welcome back to Library of Ruina. So, let's see. Do you?
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Oh, there you are, Nas. I thought I had lost you again.
I am talking to family, my guy.
Damn, family man.
Anyway, I've checked the sound. Both are good. All right.
Nice.
I'm ready.
Cool, everyone. Nas, can you post a link in the community chat for stream, so they know we're live? Or maybe just at least in the Imperium.
Yep, dead.
Nice. Cool. And I will post it in my groups. Because I have a few groups I'm in. Anyways, guys, welcome back. And today we are diving back in the library, trying to see if Roland finally can get his goddamn sandwich. Spoiler alert, probably not. Because fuck you and your sandwich rights.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, are we ever fucking allowed to have a sandwich?
No, that's illegal here. The crumbs would get on the pages, apparently.
Ugh. You know, the worst part is I'm pretty sure you're not wrong about that.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Hello.
Hi, bitches.
Hello.
Hell yeah. All right, let's get this party started, shall we?
Yep. God. I'm pretty sure it's like 32 degrees or some shit right now for me.
Let me see if I still have the what's that fucking thing?
Oh boy.
God damn it, Windows 11.
Windows 11.
I was basically forced to upgrade because dog shit Windows. Now I don't have the thing that tells me what the weather is outside, but it's very hot. Probably
Yeah.
well over 25 degrees C here.
Honestly, it's mostly just my room that is overheating, and the humidity is also a bit. Ugh.
Valid.
Well, anyways, so everyone, last time we were dealing with what is it called, invitation stuff, specifically the red fucking mist, Gebura in her prime, coming and slashing our entire screen in half.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I would say so too. I would say that was a solid oof out of 10.
On the plus side, now we have her page.
Oh
which
yeah.
we gave to Callie, obviously.
Yeah. Matt, today we are gonna be doing the 2 abnormality missions, which is Burrowing Heaven, which is a piece of shit in what's called a lobotomy game, and Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Woohoo!
Not exactly something forward to, honestly.
So, Nas, I have been busy crafting the perfect team to deal with these 2 problems. Which one do you want to see? Which one do you want to see in action first?
Mountain of Smiling Bodies.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
I know, I love Gebura. Just as a matter of fact.
Okay, Nas, say hello to the firing squad.
Oh, we've become a firing squad now, have we?
Yep, you are part of the firing squad, by the way. So,
Obviously.
I tried to figure out how to deal with this, and you know what I figured out really fucking fast? Trying to fight this in a long, drawn-out way fucks you over really easily. Because the bodies will fuck you up. So, what works much better is literally just going apeshit and firing everything and the kitchen sink at them. So what you do is just indiscriminate firing.
British spirit intensifies, says Carl. Classic.
Uh-huh. And the funny
Makes
thing
sense.
is, it works.
All right.
In theory, this should work because essentially it makes it so. Take the shot. In theory, this should work because it's literally just us going, firing everything. So that interrupts all of those. And now, are you ready to see what this build can do? Because it's super silly. Nope.
Rat-tat-tat.
And nope. Engaging firing squad.
All forces open fire.
Staggered.
Fucking tabled in one turn. Jesus.
This is the power of guns. So
Man, the head was onto something when he banned. When he basically made it impossible to use guns.
what was it again? Roland said, guns are very inefficient against opponents that know what they're doing. Monster over there. Well, good thing it doesn't know anything. Fire us.
It doesn't know what it's doing. Click, click.
So
Rat-tat-tat-tat.
I made the squad based with empowered first shots. So first range gets extra power, acrobatic range gets extra power, snipe 3 power for the first scene, and blind fire 2 power for the first scene. So 5 power for the first scene. It always does that fucking AoE attack in the first scene, so it that literally just gets negated by the +5.
Oh, look at how small it is now.
Yep.
Like a puppy, kill it.
So,
props to whoever gets that reference.
Taking it behind the shed.
No, it's actually Company of Heroes. There's a quote.
Yeah. Well, cool. And we're just gonna shoot that.
Kablam, 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 kablam. Alakablam.
So, after the first turn, our guns are not as strong, but it's still strong enough it can kill most things.
Especially if it's a one-sided attack. Lamau.
Yeah. Now, what's it called? The problem is they do a lot of fragile stuff, so because of that you have to be very careful, because they can very easily suddenly turn it around. So you need to be quite careful with how you do it. But yeah, indiscriminate fire should kind of always go on to the main body from what I've seen. And you can also use the fling. And then shoot the others with, what is it called? Take shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, well, now indiscriminate fire here, and that. And here we go. Good.
There we go.
Yeah. Now, the biggest issue is death. After Librarian sustained damage, yeah. But, okay. Now.
What? The red mist? No, she has gun now.
Yeah, I think the issue is putting the yeah, so
Red mist, more like the lead mist.
mm-hmm. That's another one down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the problem. Good. Now, that's another one
There
down.
you go.
Now we only have that one left. So, indiscriminate fire. Then we take the shot. We take the shot. And staggered. Fire away.
Suppressing fire! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well. Not this time. So the biggest issue is that all the cards are single use. So they run out very fast.
Fair.
Anyways, I need to play it a bit different. So, The issue was that you died, so I ran out of your cards. Mm-hmm. We want to shoot that. And where's that going? That's going here, so... Okay. Nope. And... Nope.
Weird cheese method.
I mean, yeah.
If it works, you know?
There we go. We want... We want to mark. Well, and throw that. Actually no. Since it's attacking you, we're gonna do like the. We're gonna have to. The attack speed is too fast, so we're gonna have to do like that and like that. Indiscriminate fire goes onto him. Do like that. Taking the shot. Wildcard. And let's see, that is getting attacked, that is getting attacked, that is gonna get attacked and most likely killed, but just to be absolutely sure. We're throwing this over there, and we're throwing that. Actually, rotate that around, because the issue is it most likely will... Yeah, it most likely will win. If we're not careful. And...
The top one. So that it kills them.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I think we need to aim more at this guy. There we go. That's dead. That's dead. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. We're gonna let it attack those bodies because honestly they don't... He doesn't recover too much each time. The abnormalities more produce recover of the ally
Upon defeating.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought. It doesn't heal by... it only heals a bit from attacking. The issue is just... there
we can output more DPS.
Yeah. Okay, we need to overtake that because...
We should probably focus more on the mountain itself instead of dealing with the chaff.
The problem is, if you kill the mountain, it will spawn corpses. Or the corpses will spawn it back. So you can see it revives. But yeah, let's try and just take it out for now. I think, again, this is 2 weeks. I made this build 2 weeks ago, so I need to remember exactly how I did it. But in theory, this team should work. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're kind of reaching the uh-oh zone.
Oh, that's nice, Chaos. Most of the mods for Terraria got updated. That was Creator's Wii. It sometimes cuts out because the microphone doesn't pick it up properly. Yeah.
Good times, good times. Okay.
Oh, that's just the impending zombie apocalypse, so shits. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're just gonna get you to shoot them because, and then Nas, I want you to start thinning out the back row of these wankers, because honestly, as long as they are alive, we are gonna get very, very fucked over. Actually, Naz, just make sure that thing is fucking dead.
Yes, boss.
Yeah,
Boss, I have killed the thing. Alright, we got 3 scenes, I think.
Yeah. So now we start cleaning out the back row completely. And indiscriminate fire. Except we let them hit their attacks and focus on just delivering as much damage as possible. I think.
Sounds good.
That one we cannot ignore, but yeah. So ping, ping, ping. The issue is, again, shooting them deals damage to us.
Which is very annoying.
But that's fine. Now... And... we're out of bullets.
God damn it. So close.
Yeah. I think we're out of bullets. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, one more try. But yeah, this build works to a degree. The problem is just you need to hit them. You need to hit them hard in the first round. And one of the things I forgot is it doesn't matter if you kill them in the first round because they respawn when it splits.
Yeah, I was gonna say I noticed that you killed 2 of them in the first because that was useless because they just respawned.
Yep.
So
so we're just gonna focus on dealing with that. We're gonna ignore the fragments for now and just kill the main body. Let's see how this works out. I like the damage output though in the first round. It's absolutely hilarious that it can just casually deal 250 damage without issue.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. Problem is just what happens when you run out. Oh no. There we go. Alright.
And now we kill the small one again.
Get some, you prick. Goddamn tiny little fucking shitty insects, man.
Oh yeah, your country has that issue, doesn't it? Having a
Yeah.
shit ton of insects.
Yeah, those tiny little fuckers that get in your drink when you're trying to have a peaceful night. You open the window a fucking millimeter and a billion tiny insects just slide on in.
I think I've seen animation of that. Like you open the window a little bit and then.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Okay.
Gotta save up money for the repairs to the window. We were thinking of double painting, like glass panes, not paint. Double painting the window and maybe installing some bug nets.
Yeah. Cool. Staggered?
Tat.
Yeah.
I love how when it's the card throwing thing, they don't even move. The damage just happens. They look at the mountain of smelling bodies funny, and it just gets hurt.
Die. Exactly. We're gonna throw a wildcard at that and shoot it.
Take the shot.
I think that's enough damage, so now let me see, how much damage is that? Yeah, that's enough damage, as long as nobody staggers them. That doesn't stagger them. Yeah, okay. Oops. Yeah, Nas. You're gonna shoot that one to pieces. And we're gonna start working on the backline too.
Ow. Ow. There we go. Ow, 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 ow.
There we go. Now we start killing these smaller ones. Indiscriminate fire. A backline. Indiscriminate fire on that one. And indiscriminate fire on that one.
Ow, ow. Got it.
It's on one. There we go.
Mountain of smiling bodies about to respawn with 3 HP.
Get fucking deleted before that. Gonna throw a card at that because, and can we? Wait, can you take the shot on that? Because I wanna kill these things first. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Good. One left.
This is the last turn too.
Yeah, and delete.
There we go. Ooh, that was real fucking close.
Last card in the deck.
Ooh, that was real fucking close.
That worked out pretty fucking well. We did it, guys.
A little too close for comfort.
Woo.
But hey, who's count, right? Guess you can't exert as much power as the red mist did in her prime. Seems so. Can't see myself to be identical to Callie either. Red mist can solo that? I wouldn't doubt it. What's the big difference between the red mist and your present self, though? I used to be able to freely wield ego. I was probably the only one in the city who could manage such a feat.
See, that confirms what I thought.
Weapons and armor that resonated with your own heart. Who could have imagined that? And now I can't handle those ego as smoothly anymore. The librarians can use ego now, right? True, but we aren't in full control of the ego we use. We're just temporarily acquiring it from abnormalities. Which is why this implies you use red mist to beat it. Oh, fascinating. So, if I'm getting this right, we're basically borrowing powers from creatures we call abnormalities in the form of ego. That's pretty much it. We're not in the state to use them properly. And so the red mist was? Well, the sword I used to wield was extracted from someone else, but the armor was my own ego. Those empowered me greatly. I mean, yeah, no one could have seen that coming. What's poppin', Creator?
Nothing much. We're playing Library of Ruina.
Weapons and armor that resonate with the mind. Your foes must have been helpless against them. It's not all that convenient, since it literally links up with your mind. You risk getting consumed by it as well.
But yeah, Liam, do you know Library of Ruina? Really good game. Liam is a person I've known for a while. We play tabletop games sometimes in Tabletop Simulator.
Oh, very nice. And the distortion happens if you're gobbled up by it? I suppose so. Every time I used ego, it felt as if someone were talking to me. They're what I desperately needed to hear, but at the same time, those words are things I don't want to listen to. I've heard of it. Is it similar to Slay the Spire?
Yeah.
Sort of. But with more characters.
It's more like, yeah, it's more story based.
It's with more characters, and you can build the deck more succinctly instead of by portions as you advance. It was like a raging torrent that could sweep my consciousness away if I ever lost my grip.
Oshad is correct. It's pretty much you're the spy instead, because you're the one building the challenges against what people are going up against.
Yeah. Not sure I felt that. I guess it's because the ego we use here are adjusted by Angela in advance. Or the library itself. I'm mostly worried about what may happen when people out there start manifesting and using ego. Who gave you access to such amazing gear anyway? Carmen. The person who supposedly led the research to cure humanity, wasn't it? Right. Carmen was from the Nest, but she wasn't afraid to hang around the back streets to give her fervent speech. She wasn't gonna last long if she kept that up, if we're being honest. So, you helped her out of pity or something? Not a chance. I wasn't naive enough to serve anyone without payment. I simply wondered just what exactly a Nest dweller would know about the agonies of the city to be so passionate about the matter. She brazenly went on about her absurd claim that she can break the ever-repeating cycle of suffering that goes on in the city. I got mad that some dweeb was spouting off like she understood everything. So I grabbed her and snapped at her. How dare you rattle on about that? What do you know about the pain and suffering people in the back streets go through? I yelled. I thought Carmen would whimper on the verge of tears, but she instead kept a straight face and retorted with a question. What do you know about the pain in the Nest, then? She said she'll tell me all about the pain and agony in the Nest, so I should teach her about the suffering in the back streets in return. She was so shameless. I didn't like how she acted so brash for someone so weak. Her eyes and voice, on the other hand, carried a certain energy. It's called charisma, sweetie. Look it up.
Confidence, too.
She said even the weakest people could gain the power so easily topple the head if they set their mind to it. That she will give everyone the therapy to grant such power and mindset. She gave me her card telling me to come over if I was interested. That was before you got assigned a color, right? Yep, I was grade 2 back then. You bought into the borderline cultish hooey, but despite being a grade 2? No, I believed her because I was that experienced, actually. I'd met countless swindlers and hacks in my life, but something about Carmen told me she wasn't one of them. Just what kind of person was she? Anyways, I decided to count on Carmen. If I could protect this person, maybe this world might change. Maybe fewer people would have to suffer the same kind of pain I did. That's why you worked for practically free, huh? All the while you did unbelievable things, becoming a living legend and getting a color. Those were just extras. Doing meaningful work was enough for me. You sure are strong and stupidly honest. Heard that a lot. Thanks for the stories, by the way. How about a cig? No thanks. Still got loads of work to do.
So
You know, I have access to new abnormality pages. I wonder what horrors the fucking amount of smiling bodies is gonna give us.
yeah, that's gonna be traumatizing. Let's see. Oh.
Oh god, Jesus Christ. It only wants one thing, our flesh drenched in blood. Once it gets a whiff of the scent, it will pursue us in an instant. Single ally. For the duration of the act, recover 20% of max HP. Max 20 upon defeating an enemy. At the start of the scene, gain strength based on the amount of HP the librarian has recovered in this act. 1 strength per 10% of max HP healed up to 3.
Oh, so essentially, if you kill a lot of opponents, or you have like a health holder or something to regenerate, you straight up just gain a bunch of strength.
Yeah, what Carl said. What in the flesh that hates?
What in the flesh that hates?
I mean, look at it, isn't it?
I mean, yeah. It looks like it
From
has necrotitis everywhere.
Yeah, from the mountains of bodies, the dead gave life to something. The dead fused with one another, all smiling. When the librarian takes a hit while their HP is at 50% or lower, a screech bursts out at a 50% chance, up to 3 times per scene. The screech deals 2 to 5 stagger damage to all enemies and inflicts 1 fragile next scene.
Jesus.
The more bodies it comes across, the more defiled its shape becomes.
Defined.
And it is never satisfied. Oh, defined. Its shape becomes, and it is never satisfied. All librarians except the selected one are immediately killed. What? When this page is chosen. The selected librarian gains max light capacity, light restoration, strength protection, and haste proportional to the damage the librarians killed, to the number of librarians killed for the rest of the battle. Jesus!
Raid boss mode engaged.
Yeah, oh god.
Oh.
Immediately.
Nosferatu. A vampire? Okay.
And the Book of the Red Mist was the requirement for it.
Wow. You know what the good thing about it is, by the way? Now that we have gotten smiling bodies up to because before our emotion level actually were capped, and the issue with that was that what's called the page of the red mist had a effect where once you reach emotion level 4 and above, manifest ego. So with this page before smiling bodies, you actually cannot manifest her ego.
True.
So
let's look at Nosferatu before we do Hakma.
Okay. I swear it's a vampire. It's a fucking vampire.
It's the vampire. Doesn't it look sort of similar to us? It does. Doesn't it really look like a monster? It seems to want something kind of horrifying. It looks awfully starved. We'd better be careful.
Let me guess.
Yes, a blood fiend.
Uses different combat pages depending on the amount of blood. 1 blood is lost whenever the character sustained damage greater than 5% of its max HP.
Someone called Belmont.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, +2 strength. Damn.
Mouse over one of those things. Fear of the water. If the character has 1 or less blood, gain 2 strength.
Oh. Okay. Also, fear of water. That's pretty running water fear for vampires.
Yeah. It's a pretty common fear that we give them.
Yeah.
Fear of water. If the character has less than 5 blood, he gains strength proportional to the amount of blood missing, up to 3. Thirst. If the character has 2 or less blood, use a specific combat page, has a 2 scene cooldown. Banquet of Blood. If the character has 5 or more blood, use a mass attack page, Banquet of Blood, has a 3 scene cooldown. If the character did not use the page for the first 4 scenes of the battle, it will be used on the 5th scene. Shape shifting. If HP falls to 50% or lower, shapeshift next scene. HP does not go below 50% before. Blood fiends are like vampires if they had weaknesses only in their mental.
Oh. If speed is 5 or higher, all dice on this page gains 2 power. Oh.
Blood sucking. Is this one of those Project Moon situations of is this a boy or a girl?
Yes. Nah, but let's see. Gain 2 blood needs and destroy all dice on the target page. On it, recover 10 HP, gain 2 blood. Recover 10 HP, gain 2 blood. Gain 1 blood, gain 1 blood. If no sanguine bat is present, spawn 1 next turn. Oh. Unattacked, recover 5 HP.
Oh. Blood fiends are like vampires if they had weaknesses only in their mental. Example, fears water, but it doesn't harm them at all.
Oh.
The water doesn't hurt them, they're just afraid of it. It's similar to, I guess, thalassophobia.
Probably.
Though in this case it would just be standard hydrophobia.
Pretty much. Interesting.
Alright, well, good luck, because you're gonna fucking need it, considering those dice.
Yeah. Who would have thought in a fight, vampire versus gun? Gun wins!
I mean, the way to defeat werewolves is usually with a silver bullet. Our bullets might not be silver, but they still hurt. And the best part is, unlike the Mountain of Smiling Bodies, these mooks don't fucking hurt us when we buckshot them.
Buckshot the fucking vampires. You know what's also,
yeah, you're right.
You know what's also annoying? We didn't gain a new librarian.
Yeah, that's true. But we already had 4. So,
yeah.
We'll probably gain one if we defeat Nosferatu. Banquet of Blood. Oh, that's the,
Yep.
Yeah, that's the...
Oh, he inflicts fear of water on us!
Ew.
Ew. Oh, and it increases health to all allies based on the amount it did to everyone else. That's a bit cancer. That's 1 hit. Glad taking the shot has so many dice.
True. It's also really funny that the enemies literally cannot do anything but about getting fucking shot to shit.
Yep.
Normally there's a sound of clanging blades, but in this situation it's just clack, clack, clack.
Oh yeah, it does fuck with the background sound a little bit like that. Kali's gonna take a lot of damage. So we're just gonna focus on killing the familiars for now.
Turns out, Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines was right. Gun do work on Vampire.
On Clash win, reduce the power of opponent's next dice by 1. Gain 1 blood next scene. Honestly,
that's fucked.
Give 3 protection and 2 haste to all others next scene. Yeah, we're just gonna stagger all your allies next scene. But yeah, we need to kill him quite badly. Can I?
There's a very simple way to prevent him from healing on Clash win. Just don't clash.
Pretty much.
I want his drip. I agree. His drip is immaculate.
I mean, we're literally fighting Alucard here.
If I was rich, I would probably dress like that. Get a nice red robe tailored to me.
There we go. Also, yeah, you have fear of water.
Lasts for 2 scenes. At the start of the scene, lose 5% of max HP. Jesus. And you gain 1 strength, 1 haste, and 5 bleed if the character is at 50 HP or lower. 50% HP or lower. 5 bleed? Yikes.
Oh, you attack allies if you go too low on health.
Become uncontrollable and attack allies at a 25% chance. Yikes.
Yeah. Hey, on the
Don't kill the last move.
Yeah, look, he has no health. Or he has no attacks.
Yeah, don't kill the last mook.
Nope. We're just gonna shoot him.
Don't forget to spread out the die on all of his things.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't want him to go unattacked and recover HP. Staggered. When Librarian takes a hit while their HP is at 50%, a screech bursts out. That would be so funny to put on me.
True. During the act, recover defeating an enemy.
It is the Vorwolf. Yeah, see?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on you.
I mean, I'm already below 50% HP, so every time they attack me from now on, it's just gonna be screaming.
What is his half HP?
He's still at 75%, my guy.
Yeah. Okay.
It's still a long ways off. I don't think we have enough cards to...
No, we don't. As I stated, this was mostly just to
for the
see.
For the mountain, yeah. Oh. Who knows? Maybe we'll get him to... Yeah, I think we got him to 50%.
Well, that means we can see what happens next scene. Jesus Christ,
Here
man.
comes the scream.
Jesus!
Oh, God. Unbearable Drought. If the character has 2 or less blood, use a special combat page. Lust for Blood. If the character has 0 blood, use a mass attack page. Has a 3-scene cooldown. If the character did not use the page for 3 scenes, after shapeshifting, it will be used on
4th scene.
scene 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Merciless gesture. Okay, he's essentially lost himself, and now he's just reduces power of opponents next time, reduce power, recover, gain blood, and inflict 8 fragile.
Alright, yeah, so he lost himself to his thirst for blood, and is now just going full bore.
Yeah.
On the plus side, he doesn't actually summon anything.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
Go on, hit me. Bam, scream.
And this is where we have
mass
no
attack.
more. Banquet of Blood. All allies
Lust
gain...
for blood.
Yeah.
All allies gain 1 strength next scene, inflict fear of water.
Feeble fragile. Yeah. And on clash, win, inflict 1 feeble, lose 1 blood.
Yeah, we're gonna need a more specific team for this. The bullets don't. The bullets are not enough.
No, we run out of bullet too fast. But hey, interesting though.
We can get to level 4 emotion as such. Equipping Red Mist now is.
Yeah. We can play with Mist. So, are you ready to see Hogma's team against the Burrowing Heaven?
Yes. Show me.
Say hello to the Anubis Defenders.
Fair enough.
So, this team is specialized in one thing. Block.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And protection. These guys gain so much protection and endure that most attacks are gonna do like 1 or 2 damage at most. I tried them against a normal team. They got hit. One turn they got hit like 10 times. No damage. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, so the idea is to just block the shit out of him. But as you can see, takes twice as much stagger damage from the flex. So I've built this entire team around just protecting and saying nope. Cool.
I hate that Burrowing Heaven looks like a nervous system.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Block.
needs that?
Block. Bonk. Bonk.
Like it's like it's supposed to or something. Silence, Ochits.
Now let's get us some more endurance with combat preparation.
Because it's supposed to look like that doesn't mean that I want to fucking deal with it, you know?
Just because it's anatomically correct doesn't mean that we have to like it.
Yeah, that's the problem. The big one having a brain is the problem. I don't like it. It looks like there's a brain, there's the spine, there's everything about it. Like, what the fuck is that? No. Get that shit out of here. Disgusting. Gross.
Biblically accurate blood vines.
It's smarter than you. Fuck you.
Wow, it's smart on you. Bonk.
So rude.
Bonk. 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 bonk, and bonk, bonk.
Come on, just a little more. God damn it.
It's fine. Now, let's see, which one are you going for? You're going for this one. Okay, in that case, we're just gonna go and block you to death again. Like that. We're gonna put this on so we get more endurance. Because fuck you, I like endurance. And more endurance. And block. 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 And block.
Urumao.
Ah, boy.
Whatever, go my 17 combat preparations.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Gonna hit that one once. Actually, wait, we need to hit that first before anything else. Else we will take 40 damage. On everything. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it being staggered will prevent the auto damage.
It does not.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the balanced page that lets Hawkma Blockma everything.
Blockma, Blockma! Oh, fuck you.
That's a really fucking good one, Uchis.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Good luck, I'm behind 20 combat preparations.
There we go.
I have 72 alternative accounts. Blockma is his joke.
Now, watch. Unga bunga, motherfucker!
Ooh, so close. Alright. This one should solve the issue.
Yep. Draw a page. And regen some more. We're gonna use battle preparation because we're gonna fight a next scene. And let me see. Oh yeah, we need to get some more of that. And we also need energy cycle. Bonk, bonk, and bonk. Next one. Hello, motherfucker. Glad to see you're up and going. Yeah, inflict a shit ton of stuff on us. Anyways, we're blocking.
Is it going a bloogie woogie woo?
Pretty much. So we are gonna block the shit out of it.
What a silly boy. Arms in the air like you just don't care.
And let's just block some more. And by the power of blocking. Okay, let's see. There we go. Cool. That gave us some light and stuff to work with. And now...
Went right back to sleep when the other one woke up.
Yep, only one of them can
Nap
be
time.
active at the time.
Nap time.
Nap time. Okay. And... Oop. Nice stagger resist.
Be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Delete.
Alright, motherfucker, you're the last man standing.
Here comes our own heaven.
Your own heaven, mass individual. What stagger guard?
What was it again? World God!
Guard, real guard. Oh, that fucked my throat. Not the best way.
Nas, stop letting your throat get fucked.
Well, depends on the situation.
Gonna take that out. And...
No, I prefer to choke on it.
Armor lock, bitch! Yeah, pretty much. We're going full armor lock on this. Okay. And now we put some puppet defense and stuff.
I love that. You open his page and it's just a fucking million cards splayed out in front of you. Which one should I use?
Yeah, pretty much. We're just gonna regenerate a little bit of light. Nope. Block. 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 And there we go. The problem is, we will have this issue for a while.
Yeah. I was wondering why you weren't doing any damage.
That's because damage doesn't work on him as long as he functions. So what you have to do is beat the shit out of him via block.
Oh, fair.
Block him to death. Then end his life. We wanna do some more blocking. And blocking. And we're gonna block some more. Remember, Nas, it's all about blocking.
This is an Old Spice commercial now. Block, block, block!
Royal Guard! Royal Guard!
There we go.
Yeah, now...
Finally. If he's unconscious, he can't defend himself. That's very true, Chaos. That's very true.
Now, it's time to beat him up. Now he can't resist the beating of a lifetime. Which means this guy here can go full fisticuff on him.
This is the part where we make it hurt.
Turbulent. And then we go spend energy. And then we go, let me see, energy cycle. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Almost heaven. West Virginia.
West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountain. This weird fucking tree.
Yeah. I'm gonna uproot this fucking tree. Actually, I want to delay that a bit, so... Okay. Let's go with this, and let's go with this, and then let's spend 4 to gain some more cards next scene. And, yeah. Nope. Nope. Yes. Nope. Nope. Yes. Nope. Tree! He made a new tree. Problem. Blockma cannot block because he's bleeding.
A little bit more, man. A little bit more. Oh, I forgot it spawns other... Oh. Right.
Yep.
Step by step. Oh. I didn't even notice that it was at 2 fucking stagger resist.
Yep. That's how we are. We bring it almost down and then we fuck up.
Fuck you, Burrowing Heaven.
At least
shit.
as long as my DPS dealer here is still alive, we can still win.
That burrower that I hate. 100. Yeah, that's true, Ochits. Brick.
We wanna give that this treatment, and then we just wanna regenerate some extra light. Sometimes you also just get card screwed.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the luck of the draw, as it were. Sometimes the heart of the cards just wants to fuck with you, you know?
New tree!
God damn it. Probably gonna restart.
Completely possible, but not necessarily. Let me see. Sheesh. Okay. Well is out.
Yeah.
Got a bit unlucky with how the dice rolled this time around. Sometimes you just get bad hand deal to you.
That's what he is. Using enough things for one guy to have 10 strength to beat a 10 feeble effect. I cheese this one, says Ochits.
Well, oh shit, not everyone is sadly you.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Nah, but this is definitely the best way to do it is just block. Because any other way is just like, oh, would you look at that? You take 40% constantly.
Yeah, it is really annoying. This one deserves being cheesed. I mean, with how many times it has cost us runs in Lobotomy Corporation, yeah, it does deserve to be cheesed. Fuck, piece of shit.
I mean, you're right, but and that's a really bad start.
Yeah, it really is. Let him cook, says Ochits. Yeah, I'm about to serve up a bowl of brains. I will let this piece of shit's brain matter on the floor.
Fuck you.
Take a nap, freak.
There we go. He's fucking down. Now to pummel the living shit out of him.
Yeah.
And let me give everybody else endure status, and also you need to draw some cards. So activate that, and then use light conversion to restore light and also charge. Bonk, 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 and bonk.
There we go.
Go next. Good. Sturdy block into. Wait, where are you going? You're going there, you're going there, you're going there. Okay, so we're gonna go sturdy block onto this last one. This one gets the shield treatment. And actually I can overtake that with the basic one, like this. And do I want to give myself endure next scene?
Probably. No, you're probably better off saving it for now.
Gonna give myself some more light instead.
Yeah.
And besides that, we're just gonna get some more light. 21 block.
And stagger. Fuck.
Okay, and let's go turbulent emotions and into leap, I think. No.
Yeah. Leap.
No, because we need energy. We need to gather energy for the next one.
Fair. Yeah, that's fair.
We will instead do. Instead, we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go. Let me see. We're gonna hit it here with these two, just so we have some buff. Actually, no, wait. The other one is gonna be a block, just to gain some more light, or make sure we have light for next round. More light. Bonk, 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 bonk. There we go. And that should give us a lot of stuff. And now he comes again with his bullshit. So we're just gonna block and dip, get some light from that. Block and block. Gonna use this to get some more cards in hand. And...
Fuck you, you weird ass 3.
Okay, he's down to 30. That's gonna make it easier to stack him first round in his next turn. Anyways, time to take his clone on.
Nap time.
Well, guys, this is one hell of a grinder. We're gonna do like that, and we're gonna discipline the fuck out of it next turn. Let me think. I think we need to give it some more block though. More block. Block.
Whatever, got my 50 billion blocks. Yeah, true.
Yeah, we need to block. Remember guys, it's all about the block.
Block button exists for a reason. Use it.
Nah bruh, nah. Abuse it.
Exactly. Personally, I prefer muting, because
I
it's funnier.
am not gonna actually use him this turn because he's bleeding, so... There we go, now the bleed is gone, so now he can actually do stuff without taking bajillion damage. Okay. Hit that.
Blockma, it's in the name. Yeah, that's very fair.
And dip. Here we're gonna make sure it dies by beating the shit out of it.
Fair.
Ponga ponga, motherfucker!
There we go. Excellent.
Hello, Mr. Tree.
Alright, you got 3 scenes.
Well, let's start blocking then. We're gonna overtake that, and we're gonna block this one too. And move on to that. We will put a double shield out. And block all of that. Block all of that. And then we're gonna do a leap. At the end, yeah. We're gonna do some more block. And we're gonna do some endure, and we're gonna give ourselves some more light. Nope. Nope. Block. Block.
Ow.
Block. Block.
Instantly staggered. Get fucked. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. There's a... Oh... One light off. What a shame.
Yep. And this is one of the reasons why I hate it, because I forget always to keep my light in good shape. Luckily we still have him, so he can still do a shit ton of damage. use that to regenerate, and then use this to gain more speed and more cards, and let's go ham. Look at that burn.
Yes! Eat shit, you freaky ass tree.
Oh yeah, by the way, they have warp co-ops crit chance on them. So
Nice.
when they attack, there's a chance that I think it's here, dimensional section. On a successful hit, deal 10%, deal 10 bonus damage on 10% chance. So sometimes they
Fantastic.
just deal more damage.
Fantastic.
Why? Because they felt like it. We're gonna beat the shit out of you. Just so you know. Actually, wait, no. We need to wait, block.
Gotta defend.
Wait, Blockma? Blockma? I would like to report a shield abuse.
Are you sure you should be using damaging cards when it can't be damaged?
Nah, but we can definitely block.
True.
And let's get some more block. We're gonna give it this. Then we're gonna block. And block some more.
Damn, rolling pretty low. Yep, this guy's cards are essential for Blockma.
Okay, I think it's spawning a tree next turn. Yeah, it is.
Random dirtbag crits. It would be so funny if they each crit and we kill it. Because the crit automatically bypasses its immunities.
Yep. If we have enough luck, we might be able to do that, but... Regen some light and gather some more cards in hand. Meanwhile, you also need to gain more light, so we're just gonna make you do that. Yeah, you're good. Block. 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 I mean, it still does 2 damage because of how high it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he did it! He got the fucking thing, and because of Fatal, it doubled up to 20.
And one of them also got a crit off before that. That's when the screen pulses blue. That's the crit.
Yeah. That was great.
Fantastic. Thank fucking God.
He's dead.
Ugh, ow my back. Me, after carrying my entire team. Aren't you asking for too many books at once? As I woke later than the others, I have much to learn and catch up. I was always one step behind the others. You mean how you have one foot in the grave? That's very rude, Roland. A trifling attempt at mockery. You know, all the other librarians here told me they were following a person called Carmen. You joined her in her research like all the others did? You're right that most others followed Carmen, but I was loyal to another person. There was a man named Ein who founded Lobotomy Corporation and created Angela. I had faith in him. Everyone carries some form of faith or belief. In my case, I believed that what he sought to do was the right thing. Roland, do you happen to be a religious person? I was about to say wild question, but then I looked at the patron librarian that he's part of, and I'm like,
yeah.
Of course.
Also, it seems like the abnormalities seem a bit religious here. No, but
As long as you
what
don't
of
have to fight the fetus.
What
Can I
Hogma?
interest you in a man named Jesus?
Can I interest you in religion? What a fucking question. I'm pretty sure Roland subscribed to the religion that gives him a fucking sandwich.
His religion is that, and this is this.
The religion of that is that, and this is this.
Nope, I'm not sure if there's even a proper religion in the city. Someone worships the head?
Are you sure to? Do you want to say hello to the fucking religion of Gears?
The Church of Gears, yeah. And the bigger ones are all money-hungry schemes in disguise, so there's no point in putting faith in any of them. Then I must ask differently. What do you believe in? What I believe in? Getting out of this place one day. That is simply called a wish. Guess I don't have any beliefs then. Never had time to care about things like that. I had my immediate future to worry about. We live in a world where it's tough to think about or look back on stuff that won't be helpful right away. Dreams or faith or whatever. You're talking the talk. What do you believe in then? I believe in the eventual arrival of the world my scholar and mentor dreamed of. This faith is the guiding principle of my every action. Just what kind of person was he to make you his devoted fan?
I'm gonna be honest, it feels like Hogma might have been butt buddy with Ian.
I know, right? He was a man with a far sight. He strove to reach an unreachable place. Doesn't that description also apply to Carmen, or at least of what I heard about her? There's a clear difference. Sir Ein was gladly willing to accept evil for the sake of realizing his cause. Yeah, speaking of that, I seriously don't get that Ein guy. Heck, all he did was revive his dead friends against their will and play house in his underground lair just to satisfy himself, am I wrong? His deeds cannot be compared to something as puerile as playing house. I don't know how great an eye-opening his enlightenment was, but he left a huge trail of trouble for everyone else in that process, going from what I heard. I mean, you went through a whole lot of suffering in your second life as Lobotomy Corpse Sephiroth, and Angela is still so infuriated. It's all because of him, isn't it? He's looking like a complete mess from an outsider's perspective. He endeavored to reach his goal in spite of such obstacles. He sought to fill the gaps out one way or another, in order to endure the eroding life. You will never understand it, his sacrifice and dedication. Boy, aren't you a total zealot. They say faith blinds the eyes of the feeble-minded. I believe I am not the only one blind with faith here. Can't be any worse than you, pal. By the way, Creator, if you were speaking, we can't hear you.
Oh, no, I was just listening. Also, I agree, I agree. He's definitely a shrimp.
Man just wanted a sandwich and ended up a nugget. Yeah, that's fair.
Pretty much.
Once it recognizes that it has lost your attention and focus, it will spread its wings like an angel. Its wings will reach the sides and extend toward the ground, eventually blocking the sun out. Single ally. On a deflect, deal half the block dice roll as physical damage to the target.
Ow.
That's what a gaze is. Attention, an invisible string that connects a sole focus. Single ally. Deal 2 to 4 damage in one-sided attack. In a clash, deal 3 to 6 less damage with attacks, but block dice gain 1 to 3 power.
Block monster.
Don't look away. Just keep your eyes on it. Continue it in your sight. Deal and take twice as much stagger damage on a deflect.
So what you're saying is putting this one here with this one here becomes absolutely disgusting.
Apparently.
Okay.
So
And
last
we have a new nugget we can use now.
Yeah. So now all that's left is Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Let's do a couple of invitations
Yeah, sure.
before we end stream. It's a
Yeah.
little early, so.
I mean, honestly, bro, we have barely played.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said let's do a couple of invitations.
Yeah, I mean, we can try and deal with this one.
How many unstable soul of the books of the crying children do you have?
6.
6.
I killed him a few times while testing if Gebura could solo her in what's called Kali's form. Turns out, yes.
Oh, fair enough. Shame about the music. No. Yeah, go ahead. I don't remember which one this was.
We haven't been here yet.
We've been receiving reports that cases of distortion are growing exponentially centered around Nest L. Even private offices are reluctant to take the work, going so far as to cancel contracts one-sidedly. Not only would they shun requests about dealing with distortions, they'd also avoid any task related to the library as well.
Let her solo it. Yeah, pretty much.
I guess it was to be expected. There's a reason the Liu was put in charge. Director, I heard that Section 1 has sent a report about the distortion.
Now, this is South Branch, and there's Section 2. I remember that depending on section number, the strength of the individuals goes up. So the lower the number, the stronger they are. Because I remember we dealt with lower section like 5 and 4s
yeah.
and stuff, and now we're at 2s and 1s, which are star of the city level.
We dealt with another Liu dude.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that was already super hurt when we got him.
Yeah,
that's why I called you all here. You both know how we were encouraged to take records of the distortion in order to gather data, right? Yes, and our records can only be shown to those in close proximity to a Moonlight Stone product of M-Corp's singularity.
Oh. Okay, so looks. Oh, maybe M-Corp deals with moons?
Memory.
Possible.
Our records can only be shown to those in close proximity to Moonlight Stone produced by M-Corp. That means that to make sure that nothing gets out, they manipulate their memories with M-Corp's singularity. Is my understanding of it.
Really? I thought it was just like written with invisible ink and then having this moonlight stone shine black light on it.
That's also an idea, but I think it would be more like dementia, says Ochits.
More like dementia. Nah, but it does seem like M-Corp focuses on knowledge and memory and all stuff. But I'm just saying, Moonlight and M-Corp seems very fitting.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, you know what would be hilarious?
What?
So, M-Corp is, let's say M-Corp is memory, but it's also moon. You know what I'm thinking?
What?
I'm thinking of Bloodborne.
Oh. And considering that Ochits did mention dementia as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Valid. Alright, so M-Corp is Bloodborne. Fair enough. Which we're obliged to carry for our mission, so it doesn't matter much to us. What they sent is no ordinary report, is it? If you're sharing it with us. You got that right. There's something that irked me about the footage that came with it.
Footage?
Long story short, they'll use Section 1 has failed to capture the crying children. Was the team wiped out? No, they just missed it. The fuck? But if Section 1, led by Director Shao, of all people, too, couldn't capture it, this can't be an average urban nightmare. Has it been exalted recently? We'll watch the footage first. It starts around here. Stay sharp, people. We never back down, no matter what happens. Shao, the director of Section 1.
Yeah. Damn.
Yes, ma'am. Director, the crying children just fell to the ground. They won't be flying anymore with that messed up body. We're almost there. This is the final push, so give it your all. Director, there's someone...
It's Blue Apple!
Ah, you poor thing. Section 1 of the U is offer your blood, a little kid. Isn't it sad that no one recognizes the pure and clean melody flowing within you? The blue reverberation. Hi there, been a while, huh? Your greeting is as sharp and bitey as I remember. I hate this dude. I don't know what you're up to this time, but I'd be glad if you could gently retreat and stay out of this. I hope we get to turn him into a book. I'm only here to take the pitiful friend rejected by everyone, that's all. Injured, abandoned, and about to be struck down by the likes of you. How sad, all you wanted to do was cry. I would shed tears for him, almost. Cut the nonsense. What more could you possibly want to justify doing this? I doubt a fixer at your standing would feel that anything is insufficient. Don't think being a color will save you. If you keep snooping around pulling nonsense like this, your elimination will be in order one day. To feel that nothing is insufficient, eliminated. Tell me, are you satisfied with your current life? Affluence on the surface isn't all there is to it. Corner of my heart is always empty. When I try to fill it with useless things, it only gets bigger and strangles me.
Oh, damn.
Yes, I'm looking for something. It's something that has to fit in that void.
The fucking pianist.
I think I found it, but I've yet to claim it. I can't wait for the day I fill that emptiness and make myself whole. Oh, is yours filled already? Filled by a person dear to you? Don't yap your mouth any further.
Oh boy. He poked the important person button.
I can't dare to crack a joke under your fierce gaze. I'd hate to see each other's insides today, so you could kindly put this scary fellow away. Just one last question. What in the wing's name are you planning to do with a monster like that? That's a funny question. When there's a pitiful thing on the streets, everyone gets the urge to bring it home and adore it, no? I think this one could join me. He looks like an interesting specimen, too. Don't you agree, Oswald? He smells too sour right now, but in our hands, he'll be letting off a dirty stench in no time.
It's the fucking clown circus.
It's the clown, yeah. His weird sourness is what you... Oh, hold on. Okay. Is what you get if you don't know how to wash a body right. I was just about to neaten him nicely, but Mr. Funnybones over there had to send him elsewhere. What even? The bottom line is, us taking him shouldn't bother you at all. If I took him, he'd stop destroying this nest any further. In other words, I'm saving you the fundamental trouble of taking care of him. No, that's all the more reason to stop you, for us capturing the distortion is an option. Creatures are everywhere in the city. Does it have to be this poor friend? I'm starting to get tired of talking, so let's wrap up our friendly conversation here. Oswald, give them a show for me. Miss Mermaid, Mr. Knife, it's time to show the skills we've honed and wet.
Well, he has the suit. He has a nice suit on now. Oh boy.
So he does.
And it looks like Abigail is like doing some shit in the background with him. Also, V-Corp.
V-Corp's nest, yeah. This place will be filled with thunderous cheers and wondrous applause. Damn it, director, give us an order. Blue reverb. The three of us can go to a quiet place for some private talk, yeah, Pluto? But of course. The blue reverb. I don't get it. Why would a fixer at such a high grade do something like that? That's beyond anyone's understanding. For now, only the blue reverb himself knows. Anyway, even though the team had no problem handling the troopers of the 9 o'clock circus, the blue reverb vanished with the crying children in the meantime. Section 1 will be staying at the temporary base for a few more days to secure samples of other distortions. So that's why they hadn't come back by this morning. I was wondering if anything happened to them. You must be worried a lot, Director. Not at all. I trust in Xiao. Setting that aside, how's our situation? Section 2 isn't exactly doing much better. The staff we dispatched to Nest L have reported several casualties, including a sizable number of associate offices.
They look like a panda.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking. But then I remembered that non-humans are not allowed in the city. If we continue, we might be in serious trouble. Yeah, we can't just sit there and take the losses forever. We did make some progress, though.
I feel like the more we go up in the society and the more we get higher in association, the more human they look like. Because instead of like having augmentations that are on the outside and very obvious, like the beep boop machines and other stuff, my guess is that their clothing and their armor and their gloves and everything has much more augmentation.
Yeah, we've established with Yasad that they have specific clothing that is apparently woven from like antimatter and shit. Remember that?
I do remember, but this also pretty much confirms the theory of, or confirms what I'm thinking, that the higher up we go, the more they're just gonna look like normal humans. Because in the lower enchilad, we constantly were dealing with people that kind of looked a bit fucked up.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, it's obvious that more human-like people would rise up in this society that values humanity above all else. Plus, we found that every person who was subjected to the distortion phenomenon was under extreme emotional stress.
Yeah. Plus, higher on the higher levels, they don't need to have like machine augmentation. It's more in the
it's almost certainly that
augmentation that functions via tattoos and other stuff.
If you remember with the Wedge office, they mentioned cloning. It's almost certain that there are like biological augments that you can have that still make you look human.
Yeah. I mean, it pretty much goes into the whole cyberpunk thing where the ones that look most human are actually also very likely also the strongest beep boops.
Yeah, exactly. Emotional stress, sir. Seems evident that those who manifested the distortion were emotionally pressured to an extreme. But the thing is, who in the city doesn't get stressed in their life, really? Everyone's holding their anguish within themselves. Exactly, this is my speculation, but it might be that the distortion occurs when the emotions bottling up inside exceed a certain threshold. What that threshold may be or how high it may be is still a mystery, though. If your hypothesis is sound, the only way to stop the distortion altogether would be to reduce people's stress or heighten each person's threshold. Neither of which is possible in the city. There still isn't enough evidence to prove it. We need more info. Well, it's our jobs as fixers to fix the problems we're paid to solve. We've got to see what else can be done. I have high expectations for this invitation. Let's buck up a little. Understood.
She even has a thing.
Yeah. By the way, Director, how's that one thing going? Oh, are you talking about me entertaining the dumpling making contest? Entering the dumpling making contest?
What?
No, wait, I never told anyone but Xiao about that. No, I mean the preparation for your first wedding anniversary next month.
Oh? Husbando?
Oh, that's a massive shame. I heard you're gonna give her a nest migration permit as a present.
Oh.
Now you're putting up death flags? What the fuck is your problem? What the? How did you?
Uh-oh.
Words spread so quickly. Come on, Director. Everyone in Section 2 is gossiping about how you're spreading your newlywed life with Director Xiao, the Maiden of Iron.
The director of Section 2 and 1 are married.
And we're about to consume Section 2's director as well.
Oh god, we're about to make a husbando book. I can already see the waifu coming to rip us a new one.
either Xiao's gonna be one of the first distortions that enters our thing properly, or she's gonna be an ego entering. And that's gonna suck.
I honestly don't know what she's gonna do, but one thing is for sure, she's gonna smash our shit.
Oh, absolutely. Let's save that for after we finished our work. Yes, sir. And Cecil, we should have a little chat later. Yes,
How about
sir.
spreading words?
I'm still unsure what the Blue Reverberation's goal is, but I think I get one thing for certain. That he's an absolute nutcase? I'm not in the mood for jokes.
Oh, come on! Jokes is the only fucking thing we get here. We don't even get a fucking sandwich.
I know, right? From what we've seen so far, the Blue Reverberation was gathering distortions. No, I'm not sure if they can be called as such. Distortions that are capable of thinking and acting rationally. Sure, that's what he seems to be doing, but we still don't have a clue why. What's a bunch of freaks going to do?
No ham pang for you, Lolang.
Whatever it may be, I don't think it'll be a good thing. In any case, we're wasting our time pondering over a question we'll never figure out an answer to on our own. Well, that's a good point. There's a very easy way to figure out what his plan is, and that's to turn him in a book and read it.
Yep.
So I suppose it's common for fixers to start families? Oh, it is. They're often in a life or death situation together, working face to face. Most end in tragedy, though. If a couple's staying in the fixer business, it won't take long until one of them remains. Exhibit A, me. Good point. That fixer's about to meet his end here, too. Damn, Angela. That's
wow.
cold. You're speaking way too casually about it.
I think... Okay. I'm surprised Roland can be so calm about that, considering he is...
A widower himself, yeah.
Yeah. And he's about to make a widower. So I think he is not...
He is not happy about this.
Nah.
Roland, I'll say this before you get sentimental. They could very well make the choice to not come to the library. Yet they still choose to come here out of their own volition. Urban nightmares are beyond are no longer a matter of choice. Urban nightmares and stars of the city are designated as such because there's an invisible sense of compulsion involved. Invisible compulsion? That doesn't change the fact that they're able to make choices. That's what he's trying to tell you. It does. If they have things they cherish so much, why should they risk their lives by going to a dangerous place? They have the liberty of choice. That's what he's trying to tell you. Angela, you were right when you said no one is truly free in the city. Choice and liberty, the things they cherish so much. People's desires clash and intertwine with one another to create an intangible chain. That's life in the city. Them coming here as the association ordered. All the guests ending up as books in the library. Me leaving the house for urgent work. They might seem like choices made out of free will, but in truth, our hands were forced by the shackles of others' desires. So, are you saying that I shouldn't pursue my freedom because I must show consideration for them? Because I'm a machine? Because I'm unworthy? No, it's got nothing to do with those. But if you keep trying to earn freedom this way, the karma will come back to strangle you one day. Enough of that drivel. This is this and that is that.
Whoa.
And we're here. This place looks a lot more antiquated than I expected. It does for sure. Are you gonna decorate your house in this style, director? Well, Shao prefers something cute.
I feel like Shao and my girlfriend would get along.
Interesting.
Mostly because they, my girlfriend can also be a bit of a maiden of iron.
Valid.
Oh, he just realized he was about to spew too much information.
May, stop asking silly questions. Oh, so that's our director, section 1 director's taste. I see, I'll take note of that.
Oh, wow.
And by that she means she's gonna spread it around.
He's about to get an ass whooping by his wife if he wasn't about to turn into a book first.
If he didn't become a book, Cecil would probably tell the entirety of Section 2 and the entirety of Section 1, and she would wreck his shit.
Yeah.
Greetings, dear guests. I'm Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. We are the fixers of Section 2 of the Liu Association Southern Branch. We've come to retrieve the books listed on your invitation.
Which is the Crying Children.
What a reasonable guy!
I mean, yeah, seems like the higher up and Anshalan we get in the association, the more reasonable they are in that this is this, that is that kind of mentality. They're like, they don't lash out or go crazy like syndicates or anything. They are just like, just see it as a job, just see it as a thing they have to do.
Very, very, very polite. You may take them if you can overcome the ordeals.
Oh.
Do you have anything else to say? The situation is pressing and a quick guidance would be appreciated. Are the books truly worth risking your life over, however? What do you mean? I'm asking if they're valuable enough for you to give up the joys of everyday life. A machine that's curious about the life of humans, huh? This is what I must do to protect the joys of life you just mentioned. There aren't a lot of things that are done out of one's own volition, and we can't exactly afford to skip on work we don't feel like doing. I see.
I think she's taking Roland's words to heart here.
That's very good. So you were coerced into making this choice. May we enter now? You may, and may you find your book in this place. She's starting to understand the ramifications of what she's doing.
So let's see.
One floor available for 2 acts?
Yeah.
Oh, this sucks.
I think we're gonna have to. Let's see. Looks like
This
the
really
looks like the similar to just this section 2 we fought before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like it.
Let's try this. Team. Fire versus fire.
I'm not afraid of moving out. Remember the protocol. Remember the protocol. It may not be the kind of task we usually handle, but surely it can be dealt with the same.
I like how Malcolm is reacting. Nice to meet you. I hope we have a
And I
fair
hope we
fight.
have a fair fight. This might be a fight to the death, but there's no reason to play 30. Malkuth, probably.
Probably.
Alright, so let's run this. Let's run this a few times, and after that, probably end stream.
That's fair.
It'll be about 2:20 by the time we finish this.
Okay.
I'm not expecting us to be able to win this battle the first time.
Yeah.
Because it's 5v10, I think.
Probably. Block that. Nah, I think what we're gonna be needing is probably Gebura to go red mist mode and delete them.
Getting proper red mist set up.
Yeah. God fucking damn it, that's a lot of dice going at me.
Yeah, it really is. I am EP.
Why you EP?
Why
Why you
I only
always
slept
EP?
like 7 hours. I usually sleep like 8 to 10. So I'm a little EP.
Ew. Like this for what is it? Not this one. Where is it? Okay, they're not using it this time, but the one, the iron block one is absolutely disgusting because it's just saves the block die that is like a, what is it, a fucking 10?
Yeah.
Something. But I don't think we can even beat this group, to be fair. Essentially what we have to do is try and get enough emotion level to get off what is it? Ego. Problem is just we are not gonna be able to do that. Gonna beat up this person. Try and kill this person. Ow. There we go.
Yeah. Seems like a basic battle as it at least stands. Relatively mooky enemies. I should say mook-ish.
Okay, we staggered one of them, and the other one also has taken some serious hits. Oh, fuck, Christ, oh, Jesus.
What? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Why are they focusing so hard on Malkuth? Weird.
I mean, I'm fine with it because she has Ashes active, so if they clash against her, they will take Ashes effects on them. But it's still
Valid.
but it's still a massive amount of them that's going after her, which is
Yeah.
still like, Jesus Christ.
Because Screw Malkuth in particular says it's just, yeah, fair enough.
Fucking fair
Can't
enough.
say I blame him.
Yeah, apparently she is just too good.
She is second best girl after all. Best girl is Gebura.
Your taste in woman
Third.
is horrible.
Third best is Angela.
Oh my fucking god. I remember when you absolutely did not want anything to do with her.
I don't want anything to do with her. That's just how little I think of the rest of the women. Alright, no, hold on. Third best is Bina. Fourth best is Angela. The rest are just kind of shit.
What about Gebura?
Gebura's first.
Oh.
Remember? I just said so.
Man, that's fair, that's fair.
Naz, please don't. Naz, please don't what, huh?
Restraining order.
My taste in women might be horrendous, but fuck you.
Well, this is lovely. Well, you're always sleepy.
To be fair, I haven't been sleepy for most of the stream. I'm just sleepy now.
Hmm. I think I'm actually gonna ignore this guy because he's gonna have the bullshit block dice active. So honestly, I'm just gonna refocus on the guys that don't have a bullshit block dice. Gonna hit him with that. And what else can we do? Turbulent. Emotional turbulence. Let's see. I'm gonna hit him. And let's ignore him. Again, this guy we don't really want to hit at all, because he has bullshit dice.
Yeah.
Gonna go for this guy. Okay. Ow. 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 Oh, we got one of them.
Little late for that, Ego Pages. Damn, that was rough. Oh well. That went worse than expected.
I mean, there's only one guy left. Well, that was fun.
I know, right?
Yeah. But okay. We got volume 1 books, so let me see. We actually have a lot of them. Yeah, we do. let's just burn a few of them. I'm gonna have to remake the burn team at some point because while they burn, they are really good. What makes me really annoyed is that the opponent essentially has infinite draw. Like, if you look at these cards, none of them say draw. They don't have any.
I know, right?
They don't have. This is the only draw they have, and they barely use that. Like, none of these things here are like massive draw. Yet somehow they manage to always be able to fill out their entire SWAT. Like, it's like they have infinite draw, but they have limited light.
It is very annoying, yeah.
Well, good thing I have readied up Gebura with her build, and now I can put your guys' stuff back on. We could also try and just kill them really fast with the guns.
Just firing squad all of them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we go into the next act, it automatically refills all our cards. So
you know what?
If
Gebura and the firing squad.
Enough,
we're gonna go with Gebura and the firing squad.
If we kill them fast enough, maybe.
We're gonna try this. This is just gonna be funny. A firing squad Gebura and a massive amount of bullets.
I mean, might as well.
Skip. Now, you face a true challenger! Gebura over here like, Naz?
Gebura OS is not designed for a firing squad. Too bad. Hey, besides, if she's not designed for a firing squad, there's a very easy way to solve that.
Kill them all?
Use Mountain of Smiling Bodies page.
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. Gebura over here be like, Naz, take point, shoot them to death.
Yes, boss.
Naz about to execute Order 66 on the fucking Lear Association. Indiscriminate fire!
Gebura says, rattle them, boys. The boys rattle the enemy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, she starts with an ego page, by the way.
Oh, yeah. She starts with vertical split. Problem is just, Jesus. I don't have the light for it.
Valid. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow,
Stop
pow.
resisting! Stop resisting! Do you see now why I like the firing squad?
You don't get to play next turn. Fuck you.
They might deal damage to you guys. But it's a sacrifice Gebura is willing to do it. Also, look at this shit here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy. Gebura over here just like, don't mind me, just splitting everybody's fucking heads apart.
The red mist.
Engaging firing squad. No. I don't want you to actually shoot the thing you would clash with. I want you to shoot a thing you are not clashing with, because that means that you don't clash with it. Actually,
can't
wait.
say I knew them, but they will be missed. Nice.
Can't say I cared.
Pro
Okay.
tip: if you win the.
And here we go.
Very good pro tip, Ochits. Pow, 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 pow.
Delete.
Yank.
Delete.
Yank.
Staggered, which means she can reuse it. which means she can reuse it, which means she can reuse it, which means she can reuse it.
One strong melee page versus gun.
Strong melee page wins. Execute Order 66.
Yes, ma'am.
Firing squad goes off. Indiscriminate firing. So yeah, this is my shooting sword. It shoots.
Stop resisting. Die quietly.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Oh shit. The issue is just they have +5 in their first turn on their shooting page. And with indiscriminate fire, even if they lose, the next one just gets stronger then. Like, it's designed that it will stagger 1 or 2 guys.
Is that a mass attack?
I mean... Oh.
It sure is.
No.
No
it's
way.
Single use.
No, it isn't. Single use. Single use mass attack.
Eh?
Says right there.
Oh,
Second pop-up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Single use mass attack. Lowell's exclusive page.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Oh, hold on. Mouse over already? Oh.
I mean, we can do it here. What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, he has a weapon. What are they saying? Back or one section should determine all. There aren't too many foes. Yeah, yeah. Only the rest missed, you know. Casual legend over here. Don't worry about it. I mean, her skill itself even says it.
It's fine.
Don't
it's
be
fine.
scared. Remember the key enemy defeat within yourself. Yes, sir. Fourth and right away. Okay. You know what's gonna be really funny? She also has Lone Fixer, so...
As you do.
This is gonna be fucking hilarious. Anyways, firm as a great mountain. Whenever emotion level rises, recover 15% of max HP. Jesus.
That's a little annoying.
Remain vigilant in peace. Whenever emotion level rises, recover 25% of max stagger resist unless this character is staggered. Okay,
Alright, so kill everyone else first.
Yeah. Oh. They also have the mountain.
They all have it.
No, they have, she has one of them and she has the other one. And he has both. So, the plan is, we kill the back line, because they are essentially support, and then we try and take out as much damage to these guys. And this guy, 1v1 Gebura.
Oh, 4 cost to use can count for defending against mass attacks. Then next turn, 1 cost mass attack.
Oh, all-out war.
Gain 1 positive emotion point. Oh, so he makes emotions so that everyone else gets healed.
High kick. Oh, wow, that's an awesome blunt.
Oh yeah, so it is. That would go in well in Yisod's floor.
Yeah. Anyways, we started shooting.
Anyways, we started blasting.
Setting all guns to kill.
I think it's better
wait,
to ignore the main one.
I mean, either that or we could literally just... Do we do a funny and just make all the guns just shoot him?
Do it. That would be so funny. Also, Gebura.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. We will shoot him to fucking Kingdom Come. Just for funsies. I wanna see what happens.
Gebura with her twinned infinities. You need his emotion coins up to get more books out of him. Yeah, that's fair. However, funny.
We wanna have fun. Like, I get it, oh shit, but we wanna have fun. Anyways, Infinite Dice says hello.
She has enough light.
Oh.
Yeah, if you
Nope,
take out the
nope,
other
nope,
one.
Nope, 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 nope.
If you
nope.
take out the other one.
Oh. Ah, yes. Who do we split into a million?
Main guy. Just rip the main guy in half. Heal this, you worthless bitch.
I mean, yeah, that works.
Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang,
So,
bang.
about your husband. Execute Order 66! I'm sorry, your husband was found with 200 bullet holes. We're not sure how to tell you this.
We had to scrape what was left of your husband off of the fucking walls.
Off the fucking bookshelves. Oh boy, that was fucking nasty.
Oh man,
That was nasty.
that's rough, buddy.
So, oh shit. What was that about, mass attack? I don't see any mass attack.
I had to fight this fight 3 times because I got super unlucky, says those shits.
Meanwhile, gun go burr.
I'm sorry, dude. I have to say this. No, Gebura isn't built for shooting squads.
Me over here, bow chicka bow bow.
I'm sorry, man. I had to.
I fucking love that. Just the amount
That's
of
too good.
the amount of like, wait, that's not how you play Gebura. Me, I don't give a fuck. Gun is funny.
It's good that we have between sections so that we can re-up the single uses.
Anyway,
You don't see the survive to mountain of corpses.
speaking of, what was that about healing? Sorry, healing not allowed. Gun go burr.
Now that your source of oh Jesus. Now that your source of points is gone, good fucking luck trying to heal.
Pretty hard to heal when you have no health left.
True.
I think we're gonna accidentally do it first try by just the sheer amount of bullshit I'm throwing at them.
Gebura's ego page is up again.
Yep, I'm splitting them in 2. Woo! This is fucking hilarious.
This is so good.
The absolute insanity that is Gebura.
You're in her firing squad.
How to make Gebura bullshit. Step A, gun. Step B to Z, gun. Just gun them down like the film they are.
And if at any point the enemy makes you run out of bullets, mountain of smiling bodies, everyone else, and leave Gebura.
Yeah. This is the best team for smiling bodies because it's like, oh, we're out of bullets. I guess we have served our purpose now. Delete.
Boss, time for you to consume us. No hard feelings, eh?
Give me your energy.
Yes, ma'am.
Split her in 2. She's on 1. Onga bonga, motherfucker. Oh no. I'm gonna have 1 less PowerPoint. Speaking of, wait, which one shall we take? Oh, you know what? What is that? Gebura kills and gets more strength? Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure, fuck it, why not?
It seems balanced. You know what? Gebura,
Yeah, no mountain of corpses yet.
yeah.
Gebura already does that when she egos. Huh.
Let's just shoot.
Oh, we're about to make her ego, I think.
Probably, but hey, guns. Boop! Sorry, the Vector. I thought I could tough it out. Nope. You can't. Gun. Gun.
Well, your director is a
Gone.
book already, so...
Gun. Gun. Gun.
Oh, come on, Gebura.
So, oh shit, what do you think about my gun team?
Open up the curtains.
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh man, I wonder what's gonna happen next.
My dear silly little friend. You're about to get absolutely deleted. Pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew. Good shot, Nas. Bonk. Bonk. Ah, yes. Are you ready to? Are you ready to cease to existing? Great vertical horizontal split. Delete.
72 damage.
Fuck your survivability. Guns OP.
Yeah, this team is fucking cracked.
What was that about? Not enough books. I don't give a fuck. This was easy as balls.
Yep, this is how it was bound to end, I guess. I'm not sure I understand. The things people must do in order to secure the joys of ordinary life, people's mindset when they do such work. The reason your attitude has suddenly changed when you had no problem laughing off the deaths of numerous other people in the city who were no different from them. And most of all, the reason I can't understand all this.
That's because you don't have a husbando. Or rather, it's because your husbando ignored you. Because you're beep boop.
Oof. Oof. There's nothing I can do about misfortune of others. That's it. Funny prank plus reroll, minimum roll, boundary of death.
I mean, fair boundary of death would kind of deal a thing, except if I stagger you before that.
That's great and all. However, rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Get staggered, get staggered, get staggered.
Rattle him, boys.
Instead of plap plap get pregnant, it's rat tat get staggered.
Oh, what's that? Mass attack? Oh, what's that? Special death mode? That's fine. But what? How you can do that when you're staggered? I'm not staggered. Oh, you're staggered now. Have a good day.
I just learned to lightly brush off tragedies I can't do anything to help with. Laughing things off is the only way to stay sane in this city. I still can't help but laugh a bitter laugh about matters I should take responsibility for, though. That's it. Go, my immunity deranged pages guy. That's okay, that's fair. Fucking Argalia, the prick.
Yeah, Argalia's literally the only one I've seen so far that probably wouldn't work with. Because he just straight up says no. But that does beg the question, right, Nas? Doesn't
Blue
that...
Reaver v Red Mist?
Yeah, but nah, that makes it a funny point. That Roland said guns are not very effective against competent opponents. I think he was talking about Blue Nutcase.
That's a very fair critique, yeah.
As guns don't work against him.
Competent fixers was his exact quote, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose dwelling on a problem without a conclusion would be considered strangling yourself.
I mean, so the thing is, Roland calls him a nutjob, but admits that he's a competent fixer.
Yeah, that's exactly what he means.
Yeah.
He is a competent fixer. He's just fucking insane most of the time.
Plus, I'm pretty sure because of how...
You don't become a cult by being competent.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure with how rare bullets and guns are, the reason why our guns are working so well is just nobody expects infinite repeating bullets out of bookshelves. I mean, if you were gonna go to the war, go against war with the thumb, for example, or something else, you might wanna pack some coats of "fuck you" that Blue Reverb has on.
Fair. But we're not the thumb, so everyone's like, oh shit, they have unlimited gunworks. Oh no.
Well, I suppose dwelling on problem without conclusion would be considered strangling yourself, yeah.
I'll admit, I got too emotional this time. I never meant to say that you're unworthy to gain freedom or anything, Angela. That's that, and this is this. I know, both you and I are bearing many wounds. My words were too harsh too.
Oh wow.
She's apologizing?
Are they making up? Are they about to kiss? Man didn't get his sandwich, but he got his mech waifu.
Robot waifu.
Robot waifu, beep boop waifu, don't get your thing stuck in the cogwheels.
Well, good luck, Roland.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, we cool. Let's just let it slide. Fighting each other won't do us any good.
Oh yeah, Wolf, you're completely fucking right. Who the fuck is this? This is not the woman, or this was not the beep boop that literally knockified us in the beginning. Any fucking ways, time to burn some fucking books of guns. Or of things I got from Gun. Yeah, I guess I didn't get his page, or his book, but oh well, I'm just gonna shoot him a few times more and get the books. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, it became very obvious very quickly that farming him would be relatively easy, considering that, you know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Volume 2 of U Association. Very interesting.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, we get the Remain Vigilant one. That is gonna be really, really useful. Also, All Out War is really good. This is
Wall seems pretty cracked as well.
Oh, this is a recycle.
Yeah.
That's a Pierce only recycle. That's gonna be great on Yesod's fucking Pierce team.
Iron Wall seems pretty good too.
Gain endurance.
Gain on endurance.
At emotional level 3 or higher, gain 2 instead. Jeez.
And it is a 5 to 8 and a 4 to 8 block. It's not bad at all.
I would have loved that on on Blockma earlier.
Right?
Yeah. Gale kick. Yeah.
Also got high kicks. A few.
Yep.
5 to 10. Draw 1
Look
page.
how high she needs to kick because how small she is. I mean, just kick him in the balls.
Yeah, at that point. But no, that would be a low kick.
For her, that's a high kick. Just like you, Ness.
Fuck you. Alright, I think,
Oh, yeah. Now we have access to next area. And
except we don't because, yep, we need
Yep. That's
all 3 of them.
That's fine. I'm just gonna shoot them a few 100 times. You know,
fair.
100 bullet, 200 bullet, 300 bullet, 500 bullet, da 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 da. Oh, you want to see something I also got, by the way?
Sure.
Let me just show you. This here.
Oh, that's cool.
Can you imagine? I haven't seen it with what's called Manifest Ego yet, but that is gonna go very hard.
Frankly, I prefer her manifesting the ego without the helmet. Because being able to see her under it is so cool.
Yeah, but look what it does, by the way.
Hold on, I need to zoom in. 6% chance to boost attack damage by +1 during the Ego Manifested State of the Red Mist key page. Obtain condition, defeat the Red Mist as Gebura, exclusive to Gebura.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I did another fight against the Red Mist with Gebura and won. And I got this here. And I was like, you know what? That is really, really, really good. Just because, look at these, you need to have the abnormality page, and it's only 5%. This here is 6%, and it's... You don't need to give her abnormality pages.
Yeah.
Also, I have this here also, so she gains +1 damage here, +1 damage here, and has extra HP and stagger resist here. And then she also has like some blunt defense and pierce.
I need to see it. Turn it on. Make it visible.
Make what visible?
Make the wolf ears. Oh, that's peak design. That's peak design right there. That's peak design.
Fucking furry.
Oh, with the fucking mouth thing as well. Oh, that's premium. That's fucking
There you go.
premium. One glows, the other is hidden behind the bandage. Nah, I prefer without the bandage, honestly.
I like this because it looks like her eyes, but the eye that still works is manifesting. But yeah, so you can actually do a little bit of fashion souls. Not much, but a little. Oh yeah, she has the range page. I put that on because she was pew pew. Anyways, another 5%. So we have a 5% here, a 5% here, a 6% here, 4% here. That gives +2 when under 25. And what more did we have? Oh yeah, stagger. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, and honestly, I think Gebura probably can take on this thing here if she just gets what's called Mountain of Corpses off.
Yeah, I agree.
Wanna do a
Pro
quick
tip, you get a bunch of status effects for a good gift.
Yeah. Can we do one run? Because honestly, we expected to rerun the fucking reception a few times, but honestly, that went really fast.
Yeah, go ahead. We can do one more Nosferatu.
Yeah. Plus, how do you like to be the second in command of the Gebura's gun squad?
Oh yeah. All right, boys, rattle them. I love seeing Gebura with wolf ears. That tickles me something fierce, my guy.
I mean, to be fair, that was the whole shtick with her. Was I wanted to make a bit of a funny. Well, we are gonna shoot a shit ton of shots onto this one, so let's just shoot them to hell and back. And then we're gonna do unrush, because I'm pretty sure after you have shot them a few times, they're gonna be pretty easy to take on. Actually, I want you to shoot this one, just because then unrush is guaranteed to... Or will that overkill? No, that will not overkill. Let's see.
Eat lead.
Fucking vampire bats!
Flying might be fighting, but it doesn't beat gun. Fuck you. Onrush when the rush is on.
3 off. If she had gotten 3 more damage, she would have triggered it again.
Fair.
Onrush is, it essentially re-triggers every time you stagger or you kill someone.
Kill. Yeah.
Actually, wait. Mass summation, so... Actually, I want to use this here because that works. And yeah, the indiscriminate fire on that one. Honestly, I just want to kill the bats first because the bats are the issue. Once the bats are dead, Gebura can actually kill the rest.
Gebura isn't defending against the massimation.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's a problem. Let me fix that. Yeah, that's fine. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. That's a bat down. That's a bat staggered.
Ow!
That's you staggered. Since you're staggered, I don't think you the uncontrollable trigger. Yeah, since you are not.
Chaos posted something hilarious in our server.
Oh boy. Does it have to do with us?
Yeah, it's a priest blessing our weapons while we prepare for fighting Nosferatu squad.
Do you mean the whole fucking 40k blessed weapon thing?
Not 40k, but yeah.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
Oh, that's funny. Bless the tank.
No, this is the guns specifically.
Oh, that's funny. I love that. Pew. 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 Stop existing. Stop existing. Stop existing. Oh, every time he actually takes damage, you can actually for a split second see his true face.
Oh, she's so cool.
Yeah. You know what?
She's so cool.
Also, because she hits these bats with without resistance, she got 8 damage off. So now all of them cost much less. So she's getting stronger with every second. She's gonna use
the original
that,
sin.
and we're gonna do that. And we're
I
gonna.
know, right, Chaos?
We're gonna start blasting her. Or blasting him with indiscriminate high velocity rounds. So, anyways, we started blasting.
Suppressive fire! Nose for auto needs to be gone. That's a nice one. Nice one, dude.
There we go. Nice. You're gonna start shooting that, and then you're gonna
Take the shot.
take the shot on him. Actually, no, wait. I think I want you to shoot this one.
Yes, boss.
Because I want that thing dead. Like, yesterday.
The triangle must die. Because it knows too much.
Yeah, and then we're gonna start slicing through Nosferatu's health bar. Oh, you died. Nast! No! I needed you for sacrifice!
Yeah, that's fair.
Bonk! Laughter. You know what? More healing.
Yes.
Because, yes! Strength +2! And that's a lot of fucking things. Anyway.
Manifest ego.
Manifest
Manifest ego.
Manifest ego.
Manifest.
That. And then we go focus spirit on this one. And then we go, let me see, light cost. No, restore light. No, draw page, this one. And with this one, we throw a card. And we throw a card. Whoop! Whoop! Dash, dash. Dead. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. Oh, would you look at that? More health! Also, look how awesome she looks now.
Oh, that's so sick.
Great Horizon Splint. Delete his entire health bar.
Do it to him.
Oh boy. Yeah, sure. Let's fucking split him in two. Let's use. I'm pretty sure that will actually just straight up kill this thing. So let's do this. And let's start shooting that one. And let's shoot that one some more. And here we go. Split them in two! Yeah.
Bam!
It's dead. Bonk! Bonk!
Daggered.
Don't mind me and my free strength. Also, can use dice
Power
power.
+2 takes stagger damage if the character fails to deal 40 plus damage every scene. This effect is disabled upon becoming staggered.
Okay. Well, in that case, how about we just keep going?
Oh, this is not MOC. Also, they get power for each kill. Yep.
Yep.
Feds don't want you to know.
What the fuck?
Don't forget Greater Eyes. Oh, right, you don't have enough. Yeah. No, fair enough.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, he's triggered.
Oh no, he got Tumbler triggered. Anyways, I split him in half. Actually, wait, is that yeah, it's melee, so, actually, because of that, we're gonna do like this. And like that.
Don't forget that you have to do at least 40 damage, or the ego demanifests.
It's fine. Watch this.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
You know, this is kind of the thing when you have like 6 strength. Anyways, delete.
Just gotta keep fucking going.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind. Poop! 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 Deep! Beep! Beep!
Oh, she has enough. Finish it with the Great Horizon vertical. Horizontal, sorry.
Delete!
Get fucking rinsed.
You know what the best part about the whole thing
If only
is?
I had more max light. The MOC in my pocket.
Great Horizon vertical. Oh boy, that was funny. You know what's really, really funny, by the way, about, oh, there's no cutscene here. Huh. Or maybe it comes after this, but, you know what's really funny about this, Ness?
What?
Because they ran out of bullets, as in, they ran out of cards, right?
Yeah.
When they got the fear of water effect that makes them uncontrollable, they had nothing to attack Gebura with.
Precisely. One assistant librarian is awoken, so we got another member of the firing squad. Okay, here we go. fear of water. He seemed lost. He was looking for something, but he didn't appear to know what he wanted to find. On hit, inflicts 1 bleed next scene and gain 1 blood. Excludes mass attacks. Blood grants various effects depending on its amount, such as increased attack damage or at the cost of HP, taking stagger damage at the start of the scene, and granting strength.
Oh, that sounds funny on Gebura.
It maintained the human form, but a single drop of blood should be enough for it to shapeshift into a ferocious monster and spend the night on a rampage. Upon defeating an enemy with bleed, all allies recover 10 HP, and a selected librarian gains max blood. And the thirst would never truly be quenched. Deal +2 to 4 damage and recover 2 to 5 HP upon attacking a target with bleed.
Ah, so this here plus this here goes funny.
And with wine, all allies regain HP.
Yeah, that's funny.
They stack very well together.
Oh, hello! Welcome to the team. Would you like to have some gear on? Let me see. Yeah, there you go. Welcome to the firing squad.
Welcome to the Red Gestapo.
Fucking hell. I mean, you're not wrong. Also, complete realization of a natural science.
We've gotten to that point?
Natural science is this here, so yeah, we just need to figure out the reception.
Okay.
One of these reception here.
Probably multiple, actually.
Probably.
It was 3 books, so
Yeah.
we're probably gonna have to.
Yeah. By the way, now we have more now we have 1 extra gun and a Gebura. Have fun, you guys.
That sucks for them.
Okay, so besides in the beginning with Mountain of Corpses, we essentially one try, one fixed every single encounter in today's stream. By the power of Gebura and the American freedom.
You didn't go down the first tree of the TIFF floor. Yeah, we haven't done many invitations because of the implications.
Yeah. We still need
complete the reception of blank, obtain the book of blank, obtain the book of blank.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah. A power of a manifest destiny. Yeah, pretty much, Wolf.
The destiny is a hail of lead. Yeah.
Also, the only enemy that can deal with us.
Yep.
But that is so fucking funny that oh god. And all thanks to this guy and his funny gun squad.
So fucking good.
So next time, what do you think we are gonna? Which one do you think?
Let's continue down the thumb.
You wanna continue down the thumb?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's actually see what we are dealing with here. I mean, I have so many thumbs. I use these as training guinea pigs.
Valid.
Apparently there are two rows of enemies in this encounter.
And since both rows are full.
Yeah. I guess let's see. Index.
How many do we have left to skewer? I guess the index is cleaning up the thumbs. 193. Would you please stay still?
I'm sorry?
Gloria is the robot. We've met her.
No. I know, but did you hear the voice?
Yeah.
I forgot.
How could you do this when the finger bow bell is imminent? Don't act like it's anything. This isn't even the first time we've had a quarrel with the thumb. Your boss isn't gonna make a big deal out of this, you know. Remove the limbs of all thumb personnel still remaining in the nest and hang their bodies on skewers. We're simply carrying out the prescript. No personal feelings are involved in this process. You fanatics, you're blind and deaf to anything but your prescripts. Obeying them without a second thought, I can't fathom how you stake your lives on following orders from nowhere. Isn't that how everyone in the city lives? We're all fundamentally the same, aside from the variation in methods.
Pretty much, you're all fucking screwed up in the head. Oh, damn!
And that's the end of the prescript. We only have one prescript left to carry out now. It's quite a magnificent sight to see those limbless bodies make futile struggles with their fading consciousnesses.
Jesus.
I makes the index the last finger standing in Elcorp's nest.
Oh boy, I can guess what the last prescript is.
The only one other obstacles remaining are the beasts of Arcorp and the Blue Reverb. All hail the prescript. I love how it always leads us to blissful places. Prescripts are just meant to be followed. It's not a good idea to give extra meaning or have any sentiment for them. Some big mouth you have, Mr. Messenger. You were barely alive when we found you, your lower jaw destroyed and your tongue and eyes gone.
Oh boy.
And if it weren't for the prescripts, you might not have gotten any treatment, let alone live. I still don't think the prescripts are anything. That's just them being carried out. Messenger is correct, prescripts are to be fulfilled, it's as simple as that. Messenger Yan demonstrated it well through her past actions. That is a man, Naz, that is a man. Gee, dear, the scent of blood is in the air. I'm one to speak, but the index really hasn't changed. Fuck off, Argalia. Blue Reverb. I don't believe we're mutually hospitable enough to be having chats in such close proximity, no? Friends, no need to be so wary. I'm here to ask you a favor, Proxy Esther. I was wondering if I could take one of those heaps of flesh on the skewers you prepared.
Oh boy.
It looks like you're done with your prescript anyway. It never told you to keep them hanging forever, no? Yet it did not tell us to bring them down. It's up to you to interpret the messages, so I'm personally asking you, Proxy friends. This is tough. What do we do? I really don't want to let him get away with what he wants, but there's no good reason to refuse. Let the Blue Reverb do whatever he wants with them. We only need to see that that the prescripts are fulfilled one after another. There is no need to cause unnecessary conflict. That's a clear explanation. Good wisdom as always. I'm glad we won't have to see each other's guts today. It's always a delight to talk to proxies, you see. They have a similar scent as mine. You know, I'd love to recruit maybe one of you to my ensemble. I have no interest in learning what you're trying to do, and I suggest you cut your antics short while you still can. Is that so? I'm sure you'd like it once you heard it. Anyway, we'd better take them while they're fresh, right? I'm counting on you.
Oh.
The musicians of Bremen.
Oh, these are the fucking. Oh.
They've distorted.
And become one, I guess?
No. These were the three dudes that were.
Yeah. I know. They are the animals: donkey, horse, and rooster. But
the ones that were talked about by the other group, yeah.
Yeah, but they have fused together. Look like because it looks like they're just in one suit.
Yep.
Also, what the fuck?
Good question. I guess we'll find out in a minute.
It looks hungry though.
Tanya, Lauderdaloop. Oh, it's the furry, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Pa,
the
you're
one
right.
that...
He always dumps the tedious chores on us.
Yeah, I mean, she's the one that beat the shit out of the what's called
the Black Cloud dudes, yeah.
Greta,
the
8 chefs. Oh, the cannibals.
It's the cannibals.
Yeah,
look at how the meat's skewered nicely on these sticks. It's like I'm gonna have I'm looking at frying brochettes with a delicious smell.
Yeah.
It's one of the cannibals, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the top cannibals, in fact. I know, this will make a perfect treat if I spread a mix of soy sauce and ground garlic on this, and then grill it. What do you say, Mixer's face? Some appetite you've got there. They did a good job of chopping the meat into nice chunks, I'll give them that. But the meat itself isn't very high quality. Easy, friends. We need them for other things. As long as you carry them all in mint condition, I'll let you have 2 or 3, maybe. Of course, that's up to Jaeyeon to decide, though.
Oh yeah, the puppet man.
Oh yeah. No worries, he'll definitely allow it when I tell him that I'm gonna make mind-blowing cuisine out of it. Oh, he'll have to. Guess we're having a barbecue party for the first time in a long while. You're being quite loud for someone keeping others waiting. Sorry about that. We get along much too well with each other, as you can see. The blue reverb, as long as you've chosen to roost in this nest, know that you and your minions will have your guts spilt upon this land one day. Really, is that what you think? I beg to differ. Methinks this little animal friends from our corpse are the only ones you'll get to gut, rather. The blue reverb is still an obnoxious spook. There's no need to pay him much attention unless the prescript commands us to. Messenger Jan, is the next prescript prepared? Sure, here you are. Let me guess, it says Esther, Gloria, Hubert, and the proselytes under them shall head to the library, am I correct? Library? Guess we're going there ourselves after all. How did you know that? You look surprised, Messenger Jan. Chaos, all that talk about BBQ got me hungry. I know, right?
Yeah.
I actually had to pause in the middle of it to eat some fries. We're already aware that the prescripts you've been delivering to us were illegitimate.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. seems to me like or what is it called? Seems to me like he is in trouble with fake prescript. Also, damn, the two of you getting hungry over what's called monsters talking about barbecuing fucking Italian gangsters.
Listen, bro. I have... My weird tastes extend to vor, so I have zero problem with any of
Someone
this shit,
got caught in 4K. Oh boy.
What? I was the only one being fooled? Since when did you notice? That matters little. If you knew the prescripts were fake, then why did you still declare war against the thumb? And why are you about to dig your own grave by going to the library? I simply followed the prescript. It commanded me to carry out every prescript delivered by Messenger Jan.
Even fake ones. Makes sense.
So the prescripts knew then. The prescripts knew he was making fake prescripts. That's wild, bro.
But they allowed it because it furthered their goal.
Just how much do they know, really? We cannot escape from the prescripts. Every thought and action of ours is within the boundaries of the prescripts. I don't understand, but Jan's been a good boy fulfilling many prescripts throughout his life. Jan, why'd you betray us? Was it for money? Gloria, there is no such thing as betrayal in our vocabulary. All that matters is whether or not one has carried out their prescripts. Huh. I'm sick and tired of this. Those stupid prescripts are everywhere. I've lost so many things, abandoned and neglected so much because of the prescripts. I lost my family, killed my friends with my own 2 hands, stole precious things from people and looked the other way.
I feel like he's about to distort.
Yeah, he is on the verge of snapping. I was ridden with guilt, but I forced myself to do it anyway because the prescripts must be carried out. The prescripts got us to the right path, they said. But have they really led me along the right path? I resented prescripts, I feared them, I loathed them. I didn't even want to look at them again, and then a prescript gave me the role of the messenger. Delivering prescripts with my own hands. So I began making fake prescripts. I thought I was showing my will for the first time with that act. But then the prescripts do this. And if they knew everything already... Tell me, Esther. Was this not done out of my own will all along? It doesn't matter if you did it of your own volition or not. It's our obligation to follow the prescripts, and the prescripts now tell us to head to the library. And ask yourself this: does free will truly exist in this city? Proxies, we shall go to the library this instant. You don't even have an invitation, though. I've already received one. But how? The order to head to the library was just a lie I made up.
Yeah, but because just like the library, the prescript knew already. The prescript talked to the library. They were like, "Hey, wanna fuck with this kid's mind? Lol, sure, let's go ahead." Fucking library and prescript were both omniscient assholes.
Dickheads. Messenger Jan, the prescript has invited you to a certain place. The prescript invited me? Are you guys actually going to the library then? As the prescript orders.
I guess you would say that.
I guess you would have said the same even if I brought you a prescript telling you to die on the spot. We move according to the prescripts at all times. Don't you wonder what the blue reverb is up to?
Nah, I'm just thinking, what is the most fucked up thing possible they can do? And then usually that's correct if I just magnitude it with ×2 modifier. At least that seems how it is.
That's reverb.
That's reverb.
We'll see soon enough, although I'm not exactly thrilled to find out. By the way, Blue Sicko's got more new members from his band of freaks from the looks of it.
I just saw the fucking picture the wolf posted.
Right? Right?
I mean, that is both the most American and the most fucking correct thing I've seen in a while. Oh boy.
I've seen that wolf head, but I don't think we've seen the other two before. One of them seemed rather enthusiastic about cooking. Do you have any guesses? Oh, it's no big deal. I was just reminded of the stories I read the other day about the guests we received from District 23, that's all. Besides, we have the proxies of the Index to deal with first. The Index, a finger that acts strictly based on prescripts. It's curious how he forged false prescripts, but it looks like the prescripts anticipated that as well. Yeah, whoever's making those must be a genius at pre-calculations. They make seemingly weird instructions, and those prescripts end up benefiting the Index in some odd ways, like their maker is somehow omniscient. I imagine that the one who makes the prescripts is quite an impressive individual. Probably is. You gotta be a cut up for above the rest to be leading a syndicate as colossal as the Finger. That doesn't make some prescript worshipping zealots any less insane, though.
Nope, but who's not insane in this fucking city?
Right? Is anything wrong?
I mean, isn't it hard to call people insane if everyone is insane? Doesn't that just make everybody normal?
Normalizing insanity, basically. Yeah.
Yeah,
basically.
Because normal is defined by what there's more about. If there's two colas and one Fanta, for example, next to each other, the colas are normal. Take the cola away and replace it with a Pepsi or something else, or Dr. Pepper, and you have three different people, and then three different drinks. Now none of them are the norm. The only thing that's norm is that it's soda all.
Yeah.
The definition of normal is what there's more about, and insanity seems to be the leading cause of a leading personality trait of everyone in the city.
Yeah. Nothing. I was just having some thoughts for a moment. Hello, anyone there?
Oni-chan, are you home? I would like to disassemble you.
I know, right? Jesus. Such unnecessary rowdiness. Greetings, dear guests. I'm Angela, the director. Whoa, you're a human?
그런가?
Is she?
내가
Seems
보기엔
rather
내가
ambiguous to me.
그건 별로 중요한 사실.
I don't believe that's relevant right now.
도서관의 관장이자 창백.
The director of the library, also known as the Pale Librarian, was supposed to be a machine to my knowledge.
새로운 정보를 갱신해야 하는 건가?
Perhaps you should update the knowledge base with this new information. She's a liar. I'm surprised to see such an awkward freak still exists in the city. Oh, look at her. She's razor sharp. Are you getting mad? You are to overcome the ordeals in this place and fight for the reward, dear guests. Please go through that door if you wish to enter.
정보와는 달리
And you're calmer than what the current information suggests.
대행자들,
Proxies, our primary directive is to enter the library as the prescript dictates. Stop this quarrel and get on with it. Okay. May you find your book in this place.
I'm gonna shoot them.
I agree. Get Gebura in.
Grace of Prescript. Each scene boosts the power of a random type of offensive die by 2. Draw one more page at the start of each act. At the start of the scene, restore 1 light if current light is 0. Oh, that's really good.
It's another one. It's another situation of 1 floor, 2 acts.
That's fine. Let's see. Multi slash. Draw page. Ooh, this is draw. If
And it's a singleton as well.
Oh, it generates light. It's draw page and light.
That's pretty good.
With 2 dice. That's awesome. If singleton, all dice on this page gain 1 power, inflict 1 fragile scene. That is really execute. If singleton, add 4 power. Binding chains. If singleton, reduce the power of all targets' dice by 1. If singleton, reduce the power of opponent's next dice by 2. And Will of the Prescript. That one is really, really good for draw.
Yeah.
But, yeah. You know what's funny about this one specifically?
What?
Reminds me of this.
Yeah.
But Gebura's is better because it straight up just says fuck your seal or fuck your die. Anyways, Gebura.
Yeah.
Delete.
Yeah.
May the prescript lead my souls, bloody fanatics.
Well, it'll lead your soul straight to hell.
You know, this is very funny considering what was posted earlier with the whole, what was it?
The priest?
Yep. Priest meet guns.
Actually, I have to be right back.
Okay. We're using guns to take care of the issue, guys. Don't worry, guys. This is how we deal with fanatics. We use our blessed weapons and then just rattle them. Also, they only have 1 die, so they're not even that big of a threat. Oh well. By the power of gun! Get deleted! Well, that's that, this. Piercing. I see. So those are gonna have +2. Ew. Hmm. Yeah, we're just gonna indiscriminately fire into them and hope that we can... God, they have so many piercing cards too. Oh well. There we go.
Alright.
And oh, welcome back. So,
Thank you.
they only have one die to work with each turn. So, we're kind of outnumbering them. And initial gunning already took one down and left most of them on half HP already. So, they're pretty much just decoration pieces right now.
Fucking mooks.
Pretty much. As you can see, the power of gun compels them to stop being a problem.
It's very compelling.
Okay. And let's see.
Ooh.
I actually want to put this on because she has a counter die that activates if she if she gets a one-sided attack. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna use spear, I think, against him. And then we use the power of unimaginable guns. Remember, Nas, there's no problem that cannot be solved with a massive amount of bullets. Gun. Gun. Casting power word gun. Ow. Ow. He was so far out of the scene I couldn't even see him shoot.
Yeah.
That was funny. Oh, that's fair. Bonk. 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 And bonk. On hit, inflict bleed and gain 1 blood. Yeah, we're gonna give her Gebura that.
Time for feast. Enjoy the blood, red knight, imbued with madness to your heart's content.
Damn. Itch. Anyways, guns.
I mean, it is a vampire's ability, so obviously it'd be edgy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Actually we're gonna do that because then it doesn't clash. We're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. Oh, they're teleporting. Shoot. 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 Slice. The music is back. Perfect.
There we go.
Anyways, Gebura, would you please delete?
Finish the mission.
Very fair. There we go. Let me see. Which one do we want? Actually, I want to say this. We don't want to manifest ego, but we do want to do this. And then into spear. And then finish. Nah, that's fine. Bonk. Bonk.
There we go.
That's pretty good.
Now comes the actual fight.
Dragged out the fight a bit just to get an extra page off or
Fair
extra.
enough.
Oh, unlock, single use. On use, add unlock 2 to hand. Unlock 2 combat page /2 to 6 pierce 1 to 3 dice. On use, exhaust this page and add unlock 3. Combat page with /3 to 7 pierce 2 to 4. On use, restore 1 light and draw 1 page. Oh.
Huh.
Heavy trace. Dice on this page and the page clashing with are unaffected by power gain or loss. Oh. Swift trace. Dice on this page and the page clashing. Okay. Deal damage to target. Okay. Somber Proscribe. A single.
Procuration.
Yeah. Add 4. Okay. Yeah.
Binding chains, we've seen that. Eliminate.
On kill, gain 1 strength to give 1 strength to all allies next scene. Add 1 power if target's HP is at 50 or less. Add 1 power. Okay, that's strong. Castigation. Only usable in blade unlock state. Can only be set in the deck of Ista. Okay, unlock state. Reduce power of all opponents' dice clashing against this by 12?
Locked potential. After using 6 unique combat pages in a single act, enter a blade unlocked state, which boosts the power of all die by 1.
Oh.
So he needs to use each of the other pages, and then he can use castigation.
Yeah, Raging Torrent. Draw a page every time the character uses 4 unique combat pages. Grace of the Prescript. Each scene boosts the power of a random type. Yeah, so that's fine. Oh. Decapitation.
Decapitation.
Inflict 1 feeble and 8 bleed next scene.
They basically have the same ones, except they all have...
Blade. Also, this is a range page.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a melee. That's a mass-
Eradication.
Yeah, that's a mass attack.
Okay. Oh, she only has this one. Okay. Okay, so he has more cards, and they have less cards the lower they are. Okay.
Makes sense.
What?
Shouldn't be a problem if we just gunned them down.
Yep, the solution is the same. Second verse,
We
same as the first.
And the best part is we start at the highest level, so...
We act proxy of the will of the prescript. Keep them down. That's adorable. Anyways, shall
Anyway,
we?
manifest ego into Great Horizon split.
Yep. Anyways, I started blasting his entire health bar away.
Your health bar offends me. Hand it over.
I'm sorry, it doesn't appear that... It doesn't say anywhere here that you're allowed to have a health bar. Can you please elaborate why you have a health bar? That is clearly against the rules. You are not allowed that? Let's see.
Yeah, that one's a swift trace. That one doesn't get affected by power gain or loss.
Yeah, and this
If you-
one is
if you
for
crush
really
it.
strong. Who do we split?
Multi-slash.
Yeah, but I'm checking.
Dude.
There we go. I had unplugged my headset for power,
Fair.
so it ran out. Anyways, honestly, this is fine because we just want to deal a shit ton of damage.
How about you unlock this potential, motherfucker?
Look at his health bar. Look at the
Unlock
lack
this,
of
you
a,
prick.
look at the lack of a health bar here. Ah. So anyways, I split it up a person.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Now comes the fun part.
Anyways, now we start having playing the fun game. This person is already Shinryu, so let's just focus on the other things. Anyways, we started blasting.
Suppressive fire.
Yeah, because the plan is we weaken them, and then Gebura shoots them.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Shoots them with the big sword up their ass.
Yep.
Well, let's see how this goes. Great horizontal split. Staggered. Ah, shit.
Oh well.
That's one down. But they all went for that. She doesn't cause bleed. Each time a select librarian wins a clash last time, the current page gains 1 to 2 power. And now we're just gonna onrush.
Hell yeah.
God, I love this music.
I know, it's such a fucking bop.
So anyways, I cast Kill Everything. Well, you guys are almost out of pages anyway, so...
Just apply a little bit more pain and suffering on them as we go out.
Yep. Delete.
That's one.
Delete.
That's two.
No
mount, no corpses? Yeah, not yet.
Nah, but honestly, that doesn't matter, honestly, because we killed the 2 carries. And I'm pretty sure Gebura is back with her... Nope, but she still has this one. Anyways, I Gebura'd. Oh.
Ooh, by 3 HP.
Oh, they got Blade unlocked.
Oh, ow.
That's fine.
Stop it.
Okay. Well, let's actually win this, shall we?
Hell yeah.
Boop. Boop. Indiscriminate shooting. She's probably gonna use her... No, she's not. In that case, delete.
Enemy down. Enemy down. Enemy
Bleed
down.
out. And that is in the index down.
Whatever, go my 17 billion bullets and a comically small punishing bird.
Oh, that was funny. Lily liver clicker, chance to boost range. Yeah, sure. Give them more range power. Hey, Wolf, look! You got goggles.
You know, sometimes it doesn't sound too bad to just let go of all the complicated thoughts and follow orders like the index does. I think otherwise, you won't be better than a corpse if you just mindlessly perform tasks as they're given to you. And the index looks just like walking corpses in that regard. They appear to have no respect for the free will of individuals. You know, I do have a thing or two to say about performing tasks as they're given. Here's the difference. Both you and I are working hard in order to get out of this place. We have a clear goal set in our minds. We're doing this because we wish to be free. However, Jan's efforts to prove that he has a will of his own went up in smoke.
I wonder... I wondered where they went. No wonder I was getting blurry. You need your goggles for the shooting, man. Else you're just blind firing.
You used to berate it hard, calling people who follow it pathetic and stuff. Have you changed your mind on that? That's just the cataracts. Chaos, says those shits. Perhaps it has. I thought they were nothing more than a completely mindless array of words for those who have no purpose in life. As you pointed out, the prescripts of the index end up benefiting the syndicate. That prescript commanded them to eliminate all members of the Thumbnail Corp, right when an underboss and his capos have disappeared. The prescripts Jan had been delivering were false, but an invitation to the library was in that man's hand, as if it were destined to occur. And they knew that he was up to something. It's like they're seeing one step ahead. Heck, 3 steps maybe. Yeah, I thought they were no more than zealots wasting away their lives and time. But that was a hasty judgment I made from mere fragments. Could the prescripts actually be as omniscient as they make them out to be, Roland? Whether that's true or not, I don't think you have to be so unnerved about him, yeah? The prescripts could be some grand entity or a big ball of nothing for all I know. Point is, there's no need to pay too much attention to what they say. Even if everything I've been doing was actually done out of the city's will and not mine, that doesn't matter to me one bit since there's no way for me to realize that. What I do know is that the emotions I feel are wholly mine. The emotions you feel. Thanks for putting it that way. I gotta wonder though, where was that messenger going? He was apparently invited by a prescript. To where he was invited is still a mystery to us. Talk about a cliffhanger. Always gotta tease me this way. I know, right, brother?
Library is an asshole too.
Yeah, I know. You seem quite interested. Who knows? He might lead us to a full story behind the prescripts. Even then, we won't get to see it if he isn't our guest. Good point.
Well, I think this is a good place to call it because
Yeah, time to wrap it up.
Only one. But
Yep.
yeah. Let's see.
Look at Tifreth's floor.
Okay. Difference. Nope.
No, okay.
Those were not the books we were looking for. I think it's probably one of these two.
Maybe.
But yeah, I don't think this one. Yeah, this is just those guys. I have killed them so many times I can't even fucking count. Anyways, yeah. So,
all right, everybody. That was Library of Ruina for today.
yeah.
3 hours and 30 minutes.
Yep. Let's see if we get some useful books before we end it. But yeah, as we do our unboxing, thanks everyone for coming this time around. Oh, both of them.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, but thank you all for coming this time around. I want to say special thanks to Oshit for helping us out and coming with the funny comments, and also for his reaction on you cannot just blast everything. Watch. And Wolf for the great meme of priest blessing our bullets.
Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you had fun. And
Yeah, and
I
what
hope
can
you have a wonderful night.
Yeah, and Naz, stop simping over furry Gebura.
No.
I'm gonna sort this out later, guys. And we'll see you guys probably tomorrow for some lobotomy.
Lobotomies.
Yeah,
We're probably gonna do Tifareth.
Well, see you guys later. Bye bye.
Bye.